Hey guys, so since wood is so expensive now, I've been meaning to make some type of planter's box, but the price of wood's just getting ridiculous. So I had to do some demo at another place we have, and these are some posts that we tore down because we had the whole structure lifted because the slab was sinking, and so we put some new posts in because they came off the ground. But I believe these are, let me get a turnaround camera. So this is some wood. I think this is Douglas fir, this part of it. But this wood, these posts have been on this structure since the 80s. And it's been in the weather. It's in pretty good shape for being in the weather for that long. So, I mean, there are some spots that are rotten on it, but I'm thinking of taking this apart and just keeping some of the good pieces. Alright, so the first thing I gotta do is break down that wood. So let me show you. So this is what we got, and I gotta separate everything, break it down into the 1x6 pieces. And once I get it all apart, I'm gonna pick out what we have and see what size planter's box we can make with all this stuff. And it's the rest of it here. So we got one in there, 3 full ones and 2 half ones, so I could probably get a good sized little planter's box out of it. And for the inside corners, I have these treated 4x6 posts. So basically I'm going to set these on the inside corner and screw the 1x6 in. So I could probably cut these in half and get maybe 8 of those. Really, I might be able to make 2 planter's boxes out of all this wood here. Alright, right here I'm trying to carefully split the wood apart from each other. I had a few of them cracked because it's old wood, but it was still pretty solid. So I was able to pry it all apart and get quite a bit of pieces out of just 2 of these. So I can definitely build more than 1 planter's box with all this wood. So here's a piece here. I went ahead and tapped out all the nails and kept a lot of these nails because they were all actually in pretty good shape also, so I can just reuse these for a future project if I need them. I wasn't going to use these in the planter's box. I wanted to screw everything together just to make it a little bit more solid there. So after I get all these nails, I'm going to make a pile and lay out the wood and assess the inventory and see what I have. Alright, I think I have plenty enough to get 1 planter's box done. And after all that work, me and my cameraman are going to take a much needed water break and get ready for the next round. So here I'm making my marks. I picked my shortest board and I got about 80 inches. So I'm going to do 2 of them at 80 and 2 of them at around 40 inches. Next, I'm going to measure the width or height of this 2x6, and it's 5.5 inches. So I'm going to measure from one end of my 4x6 block and mark my 5.5 inch line there. And I'm going to do that again from the other end of the 4x6 block. And in between is going to be trash. And I'll continue those lines all the way around the block. I'm drawing the lines all the way around because the circle saw blade is not wide enough to cut all the way through this block. So the lines are there as a guide just to keep your cuts pretty straight. So you cut all the way through and down one side, and when you flip it over one more time and cut through, you've got all your blocks. And now it's time to put it all together. First, we're going to pre-drill our holes with a drill bit and go ahead and do the screws. I'm doing 3 per side because I'm limited on the amount of screws I have. And you want to pre-drill so your 1x6 board doesn't split on you. This will prevent splitting. You're going to do this to every side, which will be about 8 in total. And when you're done, your results are going to be your free planter's box with scrap wood. So here's our final product. When it's all said and done, this is going to be a good one. I'm going to go ahead and fill it up with soil and other things necessary to grow some plants. And the next video, we're going to show you what we decide to grow in it. So stick around and please hit the like and follow for more.